I know State Farm policies, most of them do not have mold coverage. But what is it that people need to be looking out for, customers, homeowners, and public adjusters, to make sure that there is indeed mold coverage?
It's very, very important that they have mold coverage. I mean, I've encountered some that were under litigation, and I was brought in after the litigation was already in process. And they brought us in to do a mold assessment. Then come to find out there was no coverage. And I find that hard to believe, but your basic mold coverage is $10,000. Now, I've seen larger homes, newer, larger homes that would have that same amount of cap. And I guess that only has to deal with, oh, well, if you want to pay a lower premium, that's what you get. But these larger homes is always best to scale up and get the proper coverage. Because if your roof goes and that whole ceiling goes, and you're talking about maybe a 4,000 square foot home, it's going to go way past that $10,000 cap, and the insurance company is expecting the client to pay out of pocket. And these type of jobs are not cheap. I mean, we're easily a 4,000 square foot home, depending on how much coverage there, how much contamination there is, can go into a couple tens of thousands of dollars.
I would advise on most water damage claims, whether you physically see the mold or not, that a mold test be performed. You're nodding your head. Yes, I would assume you would. Yes. You would agree.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. Mold could start forming even as little as 48 hours.
Right.
Mold could start on standing water. If the water damage started getting treated immediately, which means that the client has actual fans and stuff like that, there's a good chance they could dry it out beforehand. But usually by the time a claim gets called in, it gets reported, and anyone gets out to do something, it's probably about 3 or 4 days. So depending how much water damage they already have them before we even get there. Now we just have to assess how much is it and if that's going to be a potential problem.